What is up, guys? This is your boy Superior Simmer. Today I have more information regarding The Sims 4. If you guys like news, updates, and discussions, please hit the sub button. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. I also do have an affiliate link with Instant Gaming to bring you guys cheaper Sims packs. If you guys click the link in the description and type in Sims, you'll see a bunch of deals for The Sims 3 and The Sims 4. If you guys are planning on buying the Life and Death expansion pack, you will get it at a 28% discount. And of course, there's other packs like Love Struck for rent, Horse Ranch, Growing Together, High School Years for under $20 as well. Once again, guys, link in the description. Without further ado, let's get into the content. Okay, so a few months back, there was a survey posted by EA with official pack ideas. A lot of simmers were going crazy looking at the different type of expansion packs that could come to The Sims 4, and a lot of the expansion packs sounded really amazing. So I wanted to go over it with you guys. Why or why not I would want to see this in the game. Now, what's really cool too is a simmer by the name Bro Basti made a bunch of concept art. So this will give us a visual representation of what the packs could look like. So I'll leave their Twitter in the link in the description. They did an amazing job bringing these expansion pack surveys to life. So again, shout out to them. Now, starting off with the first expansion pack, this is number 1. It says dive into a colorful ocean world filled with fun and adventure, explore underwater landscapes, find hidden treasures, and meet diverse marine life. Build your dream property on the beach or open ocean and create an aquarium with collected artifacts and aquatic life. Travel from unique ocean neighborhood locations to discover each small town, meet the locals, and trade goods. Live on houseboats, fish from rowboats, or explore with submarines. With underwater and open water spaces, every dive and every seafaring offers new discoveries. And we do have some concept art here from Bro Basti. This is, I want to say, a houseboat on the water. Now, this is in open water, so kind of does look similar to Sulani, but again, this is just concept art. So again, this can kind of give us like a preview of what it could look like. And then we have the second image here with 2 Sims actually underwater, and they're exploring like the deep end. When I say deep end, I'm thinking like a pool, but obviously this is like underwater stuff. Okay, so my thoughts and opinions on this. And again, guys, feel free to, let me know your thoughts and opinions as well. So I actually don't like this, and there's a few reasons why. The problem with this expansion pack is it's a simple fact that it should have been with Island Living. When I first heard the announcement for Island Living, I assumed going underwater for adventures and having a houseboat that can, swim in the great big ocean was going to be a part of the pack. Now, if you played the previous games, example giving The Sims 3 Island Living, you can tell that The Sims 4 Island Paradise has nothing on Sims 3 Island Living. And a lot of those features that they're describing in this was all in one pack in Sims 3 Island Living. We even got resorts, bro. Like, we could run resorts. So again, it's hard for me to be hyped for something like this because this should have been with Island Living. I personally feel like Island Living is one of the worst Sims 4 packs. I know a lot of people like it because again, it's a whole different type of vibe. There's like jet skiing and there's dolphins and stuff like that. But I feel like that stuff is so bare bones for an EP, bro. And even though I'm not a fan of mermaids, I can tell they got done dirty, bro. Like, they don't even have a skill tree to maximize their mermaid powers. The transformation itself is like basic as like it's so bad, and I feel like getting this would be like Island Living Part 2, and I think that's just straight up bullshit. So yeah, it's a no for me. Next up, looking at the second expansion, it says Sims take life on the road with the customizable travel van, exploring picturesque destinations and engaging in meaningful experience of locals from different worlds. Trade items, recipes, stories from each location, then return to a world where Sims can dream to retire to update your van and dive deeper into the mechanic career. Partake in whimsical misadventures with your family or solo, and enjoy expanded elder activities during the golden years, enriching generational storytelling. Now again, we do have some concept art from Bro Basti. So we have the mechanic career. We see the sim working on this car, which is really cool, and he's obviously in a garage, so there's that new career. It would be definitely cool to see this as an active career. So again, it's nice to have that visual representation. And then the second concept art, we see 2 elders sharing a passionate kiss. And they're chilling on a couch, and there's actually a van behind them, which is really sick. I guess this is like us getting cars in a weird way. So I guess that's how they would sell it to us for $40 if they like threw in a feature that was like surrounded by cars. That's a very smart way to sell us cars, but I still think it's BS. And then we have another family here just vibing on the mountain and in their like travel van. I feel like this is basically trying to portray to us that they're going around the world, and they're just doing their thing, looking at like different sites and stuff, and learning traditions and talking to like the locals. So how do I feel about this one? It's a mixed bag. Like, I feel like this is like the Sims 2 Bon Voyage, but it's obviously focused on you in a travel van. But obviously the travel van is like the focus point, and they also talk about adding activities for elders. I know a lot of people want just better elders, better teenagers, better stuff for kids. So I feel like them sneaking that stuff into packs like this like don't really make sense, but like I get why they're doing it, because they're trying to like figure out a way they can like add the elder stuff without making it like the main focus. Because I've said this so many times, bro, no one's going to buy an elder expansion pack, so they have to do things like this where they can like sneak that gameplay into other packs that people would buy. Again, don't get me wrong, I know a lot of people like to do like runaway challenges and, you know, just travel and stuff and go to different places. It just doesn't sound different to me. And the fact that like cars is like one of the main focuses of this pack as well, it feels like they're selling us cars. I'm just picturing my sim clicking on the van to travel, and then there's like this cool animation because we have the van expansion pack, and then we go to like the new place, the car's like outside on the road, and there's like a bunch of stuff you can click and do. Like, again, and I'm fine with that. Like, I know a lot of people say they don't want cars in the Sims 4 because it's not open world. Again, if you've played the Sims 2, you know cars can work, so it's like I'm not worried about that. I just want them in the game for like realism. A whole expansion pack focus on like a travel van, it's just like I don't know if that's something I would be like. This would have to be a game pack. I think that's the issue. I think this is like, to me, this gives off game pack energy. I don't think this is an expansion. So this is another one I personally have to say no to. Again, there's a lot of cool things in this expansion pack, but I don't know, something, it just seems off about it. Again, guys, leave your comments down below how you feel about expansion pack 2. Okay, so reading expansion pack 3, it says traverse an uncharted, otherworldly, extreme environment where civilization has collapsed and nature has reclaimed the remnants of a once great city. Master adaptation skills to survive and thrive, from finding basic resources and creating makeshift shelters to create homes for your teams of Sims who, with your unique skills combined, you will partner with to go get through crumbling structures, overgrown streets, and hidden corners of a vast post-apocalyptic landscape. The game blends exploration, survival, and strategy elements, introducing exotic pets, expanded fish, and a survivalist career, and introduces a dynamic resource management based on availability. And again, we do have some concept art here with like the buildings and just like the rundown streets, just overgrown grass and vines on the city buildings and trees that haven't been cut and stuff like that. Cars and just like trash. This truly is an apocalyptic world. The air looks polluted as hell, so you know it fits the theme. And then we do have another sim here basically having a bat, like, you know, trying to kill some zombies. These clearly look like zombies. And I have another picture here of these two Sims. They look like they're trying to survive in the post-apocalyptic, I can't even say the word, city. Now, again, this pack focuses on your Sims surviving the, again, post-apocalyptic world. It doesn't say if there's going to be like zombies in it. It sounds like to me like a kind of like a what if universe, if like the Sims world was like destroyed and it wasn't functioning. So basically like The Walking Dead, but I guess without the zombies. That's what it sounds like to me. I feel like if there's like a story behind this, like Strangerville, I feel like this is something I could get behind. Again, this is a pack where like it sounds cool to me, but it's just like, how is it going to be done? Because again, this is still the Sims 4. There's still going to be a bunch of limitations, so that's why I'm kind of just like, this sounds like a little bit too ambitious for the Sims 4. I just don't know if this is something that they can pull off. Like, is this supposed to be a Project Zomboid situation? Is this going to be like RimWorld? Like, what are we, how deep does this go? It's just how deep the layers are. Like, that's what I want to know. So I'm not really gonna like say yes or no to this one. It sounds really cool, but you know, I'm still, I don't know. Now, reading expansion pack 4, this says journey with your Sims as they explore a newly discovered prehistoric landscape and join the exclusive adventure camp on the diverse coastal regions, Oceania's shores. I think I said that wrong. Uncover rare prehistoric and marine fossils, new plant species, and document the unique wildlife and natural wonders of the coastal and inland biomes. Customize and contribute to museums you curate that blend adventure and education, showcasing these incredible finds while inspiring visitors and creating activities for children that share the importance of conversation and adventure skills. And we do have some concept art here of the Sims team looking at different fossils, taking pictures of like these big, just, I don't know, prehistoric bone structures. I don't really know what to say. And there's another one of them on a boat just like looking at like the wildlife, and I'm assuming that's a dinosaur in the background. So I'm like, they did say like, you know, like fossils and prehistoric stuff, so like maybe we'll see like dinosaurs and other creatures like that. And then they also talked about the museum and stuff for kids. It would be cool to definitely have like a new lot type, which is like a museum. Like that would be amazing, and like it's actually interactive. Maybe like it can have some cross-pack gameplay of like high school years or like just school in general, or like you can choose to go there with your Sims as like a school trip. But yeah, my overall thoughts, I'm gonna be honest, guys, this one sounds boring. I'm gonna be honest, like the museum part of it, like the whole lot type, if that was like the actual thing, what I just talked about with the cross-pack gameplay, that sounds fun to me. But everything else is just like it's just boring. Like this feels like Jungle Adventure like part 2, or like Jungle Adventure the Jungle Beyond. Like sorry, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but it sounds like a continuation, like not like it's like a second version of Jungle Adventure, but like this is the other half of the content that we didn't get. I don't really care for this. It sounds really boring. Like and again, I'm not gonna waste your guys' time and expand on like why I just don't like it. It just doesn't sound fun to me. I'm sorry. This shit does not sound fun to me. I know, no, bro. it's no, I can't. Okay, looking at expansion pack 5, it says transport your Sims to a near future vibrant cyberpunk world where they can explore a neon lit gritty city, advancing the latest Sims technology from enhance their bodies with cutting edge cybernetics to home life conveniences. As a human or robot Sim, dive into tech focused hobbies and careers through underworld professions such as cybernetic cosmetics to robot fighting rings, discover relationships between human bots and everyone in between, and navigate the moral complexity of nature versus technology in this futuristic, whimsically dystopian world. And again, we do have some concept art here of this dystopian future. We have a Sim here wearing like futuristic quote unquote armor, talking to a robot. Obviously this robot is from Discovery University, but again, like this really, in my eyes, paints the picture of a cyberpunk world. I'm already gonna say yes to this because I love like futuristic stuff in general. Again, I said it a few times in my videos, but I'm a big Star Wars fan. I don't care if shorties want to call me a nerd, bro. I love Star Wars, so I'm into the futuristic stuff, bro. I really don't care. And again, we have another picture here. The Sim looks super crazy. Well, obviously she's from the future, so that's just how they look. And it looks like the Sim is getting some cyber augments or whatever, and he's, you know, going to the cyber route with his cybernetic arm. Maybe he lost a limb and this is his replacement. Again, I love this whole futuristic setting. And again, we have two robots here fighting in the ring, and people obviously like this, you know, getting hyped up in the crowd. So yeah, it's such a cool image looking at this. I feel like there's not really too much to explain. I just love a futuristic expansion pack, something similar to like Into the Future, because I would like, again, if they just literally copied Into the Future but in the Sims 4, I would be grateful, because I wouldn't care, because like again, Into the Future was like one of the best packs in my opinion. So I would love to see them just do that. But yeah, comment down below your thoughts and opinions on this one. Okay, reading this 6th expansion pack, it says choose your Sims' path. Become notorious criminals, reverend law enforcers, or somewhere in between. Small time crime like pickpocketing for grilled cheese can quickly escalate into high stakes bank heists for rare jewels. Yes, bro, I want this. This is giving like GTA vibes. But let me finish. From shady back alley deals to intense stakeouts, navigate the underbelly of a gritty city filled with gritty locations like pool halls and an unsurveyed cast of characters, where your Sims rise to power as a mafia boss and con artist, uphold justice as crime fighting heroes, or play both sides. Okay, wait, hold on. You guys had me, then you lost me. Like, what is this mafia shit? Why can't we get some thugs, some hoodman, some gangsters? Like, let's get into that. You know, let's do kind of like how they have like the Los Santos gangs from like GTA, and then the Ballers. Like, we can, you know, maybe something like that in the Sims 4. One thing I always wanted to just know more about was like the crime side to like the Sims 4 universe, and like the lore, like who were like the biggest like crime bosses and gangsters and thugs and shit. Like what's that all about? You know what I mean? Like, we don't ever. And again, maybe there's lore for that too. Like, obviously there's probably Sims who've worked in a criminal career and stuff like that, and they probably have lore, but like I feel like we never really get into that side of things, like the kind of like the underbelly of what they're talking about with like this, like the dark side of like the Sims franchise and like criminals and stuff like that. Again, we have Get to Work, we have police officers, but we don't actually have like police in the game, which makes zero like that's so stupid, bro. So I would love to see just more of that. Again, the concept art really just brings these descriptions to life. It's like a nice visual, to look at here. We have like the buildings. This is at night. Everything's lit up. There's traffic. I can definitely see this being in like another like San Myshuno type of world. This is definitely not going to be in like another suburb world. I'm praying it's not. And then we have like some back alley deals going on. We have like a 2-bit thug here, and he's, you know, handing over some cash. And then we have like, I guess like investigators or superheroes. They don't look like superheroes, you know, looking at the crimes. So that's really cool. And then we have here, it seems like to be a meeting with all like the big time gangsters playing pool. Like, bro, can we please get pool tables? That would be amazing. I don't know how he did this, but it looks really cool. This is definitely taking like #1 spot as of right now, because crime in the Sims 4 I feel like is a joke. Like, you know, you can break into people's houses for rent, but like there's no repercussions other than like the owner coming in to like, you know, beat your ass. Like, we should have burglar alarms, we should have burglars. Like, we need all of that. Like, they need to add burglars with this expansion pack, because make the Sims 4 a little bit more serious. Again, like the heist stuff is really cool too, because like I'm thinking like GTA, where like you pick the Sims with like, I guess like the best mischief skill. Maybe it does sound a little bit unserious when they add in the superheroes, but I'm not like opposed to it. It's just how they're gonna like do it. But I wouldn't want a crime pack like all the way up. But no, this is definitely something I would love to see like in the Sims. And then reading the 7th expansion pack, it says embark on life-changing adventures where children discover new hobbies through recreation and exploration activities that shape their future interests. Create your own sleepaway camp with beaches, lakes, rivers, and pools where kids can socialize, play, and learn new skills under the care of lifeguards, camp counselors, and babysitters. Dive into endless water activities, uncover camp myths, discover new creatures, make lasting friendships, and develop hobbies to share with the whole family. And then we do have some concept art here of the Sims like in like the camp area. They're doing like bow and arrow stuff, which is really cool. There's some swimming in the lake, and another Sim, I guess the counselor, like just making sure they're good. We have another picture here of the Sims surfing on the lake, which is again really cool. Again, bro, Basti, these are amazing. It looks really good. Me personally, when I hear all this stuff, this to me is like a free time expansion pack, but like it's more focused on kids. And it's like, I want an expansion pack that focuses on all life stages. Like, I love the camp stuff, don't get me wrong, but I feel like this is kind of more of like a game pack. Obviously there's going to be more features than just this, but this doesn't really sound like an expansion to me. This sounds more of like a game pack. And again, I would love to see the hobbies not just for kids, but every life stage, from teenagers to elders. All this stuff sounds cool. The camp stuff sounds really fun. Like, this is definitely like on the list. Like, I would want a pack like this, but it needs to be expanded on like the Sims 2 free time. That's my only thing. Okay, and then we have expansion pack 8. I think this might be the last one. It says dive into a vibrant 80s/90s retro world with bustling mall venues and freelance careers. I want this. Hang out at the arcade, comic book store, or game board cafe and ramen shop. Enjoy classic activities like tabletop role-playing games, landline phones, and rollerblading. Be a babysitter, deliver newspapers, or be the beloved lifeguard at the community pool. Have a blast on the water slide and drink from the hose while reliving this vintage era through old-time objects and unique storylines and unforgettable drama. Okay, looking at this first image here, we have a family. This is obviously set in the 90s because like the computer and the TV, and then we can see the landline phone, which is just chef's kiss. Like, bro, why don't we have landline phones in the Sims 4 already? I feel like that should be an option. Everyone's like looking cool in their like 90s fits. Again, this like gives me like 90s sitcom vibes. I'm here for it. It just looks really good. And then we have the second image here of these Sims at an arcade. We have a Sim dancing on like a dance machine. Again, the concept art for this looks so good. And we have 2 Sims on an arcade machine. I forgot what that game is called, but I know they throw the ball inside like the hole or whatever. I forgot what it's called. The fits, the hair, the shoes, everything looks amazing. The lighting, like, this is what I picture a Sims 4 70s 80s expansion pack looking. And then we have my favorite image here of the Sims at the mall. We have a Sim that's vibing at a vending machine trying to buy something. 2 Sims is hugging. This Sim has a bunch of shopping bags, so obviously she just came from somewhere and bought some stuff. I mean, bro, like, this is like what I picture a mall looking like in the Sims 4. I know we already technically kind of have that because of the retail system, and like a bunch of builders have made like, you know, malls before, but having like an actual mall where you could like work in there and like, you know, like just play with different activities and stuff, like it's actually like a functional mall, sounds cool to me. But at the same time, I know that could still be kind of like weird because we already have that like in the game. But besides that, the 80s 90 era would be something that I would definitely like to see. Again, this pack to me sounds like there's something for like every life stage to do, more specifically for teenagers, especially after that bullshit that was high school years. I love that pack, but objectively it is a just trash pack. I would love to see them get more just things to do. This would be like a really cool addition to The Sims 4, like just having more things to do for your teenage Sims. All these activities sound cool to me. I would want more than just this, but this is a good start. And again, they mentioned like unique storylines and unforgettable drama. I know they said that with high school years and the drama wasn't really, you know, anything crazy, but if they can just really go crazy with that social aspect and just add more layers to that, that would be really cool. All these other things like the comic book shop, all these other stuff too, like role-playing games, sounds like D&D to me. Again, like all this is amazing. We already have that with Seasons, but something where it's like they can actually hold hands and like rollerblades, stuff like that would be really cool. A babysitter delivering newspapers. This, I hope this is not like a rabbit hole career, because like the babysitting stuff was with Sims 3 Generations, and that was like an active thing, which I thought was like one of the best jobs we ever got in the Sims 3. So I would love to see that return. I'm gonna be honest, guys, this is probably like my top pick, bro. But yeah, no, this sounds like a vibe. Okay, so this is the last expansion pack. This is number 9. It's like experience the grandeur and drama of modern monarchy as you build your Sims legacy in a culturally rich world. From managing high-rise estates and navigating political intrigue to customize luxurious fashion and high-end living. Oh god, bro. This pack offers a unique blend of traditional and I can't even say it, royal life. Forge alliances, engage in rivalries, and shape your destiny as you rise from a commoner to beloved ruler, or navigate the complexities of royal succession. Adopt exclusive pets, go shopping for luxury items and favors your close-knit circle of trusted and not so trusted friends. Live the life of luxury, influence, and power, and create a legacy that will be remembered for generations. Oh no, this sounds, I don't know. This one sounds like the worst one. Now we do have some concept art here of this family chilling at their fancy house in their fancy clothes. You have these men in armor just vibing, and then like there's like the same house, but it's just like a better shot of it, a better view. And they have the married couple dancing in their suit and their dress. I'm gonna be honest, like a lot of this to me just does not sound fun at all. Don't get me wrong, I love my sim to become like the leader of like the sim world and stuff like that, and be like this powerful figure and like have like a rich family and like a legacy. But compared to the other expansions, it just doesn't really sound fun to me. And then it talks about like fashion and luxury this and luxury that, and I'm just like, bro, like you guys always try to add fashion in like these stuff packs and game packs and EPs, like bro, even the summer girlies do not care about that fashion bullshit. Like they try to do that with high school years, and it's just like, what does thrifting have to do with high school years? Like till this day I'm still pissed about that. It's just like I feel like they're trying to do that here with this pack. It's like they talk about all this other stuff, which is like, again, cool, but then they talk about like luxurious fashion and high-end living. It's like exclusive pets, go shopping for luxury items. No, bro, I'm not even gonna elaborate on this one. It sounds really shit. I don't like it. But again, guys, please leave your comments down below on what you guys think about these expansion packs. Do you agree with my opinions? Do you disagree? Let me know. If you guys made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. This has been your boy Superior Simmer. Stay cool, stay awesome, stay simming, and have a good day.